How's it going? This is attempt number 2. We're trying to do a review for this particular figure. For some reason I ended up recording over what I recorded and start over on this laptop. Really sucks. So we're going to do this again. Here we have Kraven. Okay, Kraven comes with a staff, he comes with a knife, and the detail on him is sick. And he also comes with this necklace there. I'm going to take his staff out here. I won't worry about taking off the knife, so I'm going to just leave it in his hand. Just so you know, when you get this figure, this necklace that goes on him does not come on him already. It comes as an accessory, so it's not something you have to have. I don't know if you can see that or not, but he's got the little teeth on there, the little bone teeth. And that's something that they could have did a little better. Instead of having it brown like that, they could have painted the teeth like a white or something like that, an ivory type color. So who knows? I might go in and just paint those myself, but it's really not that big of a deal. So I'll show you the head sculpt here. Head sculpt is ridiculously sick. Like all the shading right in his eyes there, just like that paint that he has. Let me see if I can turn it there, so if you can see that from the side. There's the other side. His hair is kind of like just it's kind of flat. There's not a lot of detail to his hair. It's kind of just a flat. Might have a little bit of detail, but not much on the hair part. But all in all, head sculpt, I'm going to give it like a 9 out of 10, just because they could have did the hair a little bit better. But even then, it's not bad. You can see the detail there on the paint. I mean, they are spot on. Look at that. Like no bleeding. Looks like a line for, like, seriously. I mean, that's awesome. There's no paint bleed on this guy. The mane and everything on the back, the detail on that is ridiculous. The mane does not come off. It's attached to the back of him. It is a part of his back that will not come off of there. So I wouldn't recommend pulling on it, trying to get it off. His belt, however, as you can see, is loose. It's a flexible plastic, so it doesn't hinder the articulation in the leg, which I'll show you here shortly. But his head will turn side to side some, but not very much. It's on a ball joint, but it doesn't go up and down very much, and it's hindered by the necklace and by the mane here to go side to side. That sucks a little bit, but that's okay. I can live with it. Now, you see he's got the ball joint here. He has the swivel here. He's got single jointed elbows, but that's fine. I mean, it bends up quite a bit, so I'm not going to complain about that too much. And then he swivels here at the wrist, as you can see. He does have a nice ab crunch, and it's not hindered or anything by anything. Even with that mane on, he can still move forward and backwards quite a bit. Getting down to his legs, you can see on his legs here that they will go forward some and they'll go back. They have that stupid little joint that is in there, and his legs can pop off really easy. I don't know if you can see that in there, but if you stress it too much to try to make him do any type of split or anything, it's not going to be a good day for him. So wouldn't recommend it. He does have double jointed knees, and his foot rotates completely 360, and that's really it on his articulation. His foot doesn't go up or down, so there's no mechanism or a little switch in there where you can rock his foot, and there wouldn't be any way to do it anyways because of his boot. The detail, like I said, I mean, even down to the knee pads, if you can see those, it's really awesome. So I mean, they did an excellent job. Even the fur on his boots. There's a slight shading that's in the mane, so it's not really like just all cream. There's like a lighter brown that's kind of mixed into that. It might be kind of hard to tell on this camera, so this camera doesn't pick up everything. On this belt, I mean, I'm going to just show you, like, down to the belt buckle. They got the silver on that all the way around. I mean, they didn't leave anything out. They went all out on this guy. My only problem is that I think they could have did a little bit more articulation, or added some articulation. If they wanted to, they could have added some to either a twist here right above the boot, something here at the thigh. I prefer like they could have did something right here, maybe just right below the boot, to make a little swivel there. And if they wanted to add something to the waist, they could have added a swivel, at the waist so you could turn side to side, but they didn't do that either. Other than that, I'm okay with the single jointed elbows because, like I said, he bends a little bit further than that 90 degrees, which isn't too bad at all. And the only other thing outside of that is maybe just a little bit more, movement or motion in his neck so he can look side to side. But all in all, this figure is really, really awesome. So I'm glad to have him. If you get him, pick him up. So I think people are downplaying this figure too much and saying, oh, I don't know about Kraven, but I'm telling you, this guy is going to be hard to find later on. So that's just my opinion. So if you can find him, get him. In the words of my friend Chartimus Prime, he is hella sick. So get him. Don't hesitate. And whether you're a Spider-Man fan or not, you're a customizer or whatever, this guy's going to be great to customize. He's going to be great for your Spider-Man collection, or just great to have in general. This figure is probably going to end up in my top 10, just simply based off all the details, his accessories, his look, the paint. They did a great, great job on this. So overall, I'm going to give this guy a 9 out of 10. So the only reason why he gets that 9 out of 10, I think, is just because of the articulation. Could be a little bit better, but it's not really bad. So he's up there, I think, in quality and everything else. So, but make sure you guys comment, subscribe. If you have some questions about this guy, something that I didn't answer in this review, let me know. If you want a real quick comparison, I'll compare him to the Future Foundation variant Spider-Man. As you can see here on the height, you can see the height there. He's just a little taller than Spider-Man is. So you can see the side profile. He's a little bit larger of a figure. And really, I think the mold that they used for this Spider-Man is really the same, which you'll see in another review later. They just added a little bit more articulation to the Spider-Man figure, because if you look at his arm and then you look at his arm, they're exactly the same. So anyways, I'll get to that later. So like I said, comment and subscribe. If you guys have some questions, leave them in the comment box or shoot me a message. You can also look me up on Facebook. I'll be in Oklahoma Action Figure Collectors page, or Action Figure Trade page, or Comic Book Action Figure Trade page, or Make My Marvel page, or Marvel Universe page, or any of those. You can look me up in there. So but I appreciate you guys watching, and look forward to showing you guys some other figures that I got, some more reviews coming up.